Hit it right now. Hit it before it does something crazy. Yeah,
This is drinking the ether.
We have to stop him.
Shit, that's not good.
Are you all right? Damn it. You have to be stronger than this. Come on, Ifrit. Show us your true power.
Are we fusing right now? Oh my god.
Have we become one?
This will be enough. We can do it, Clive.
We can, and we will, together. Are you ready?
Ready!
Motherfuckers, we're in space now. We're in space. Oh my gosh. Wow, they need to slow down. This is just the most insane, craziest shit I've ever seen. Embodying Ifrit Risen. Enhanced versions of most of Ifrit's abilities are available for use as Ifrit Risen. In addition to Wildfire, Ifrit Risen also has access to the ability Light Speed, which, similar to Phoenix Shift, allows for swift approach to a target. Light Speed can be executed by pressing X. Okay. All abilities available while embodying Ifrit Risen can be confirmed on the Abilities tab in the main menu.
How can we hope to match such power?
Trusting in our own.
Whoops, messed up that one. Okay, that doesn't go fast enough to dodge his shit. Damn it, every time. Trying to use that bomb ability. Oh, come on. No, I pushed it. Cheated me on that one. Damn. I say this in every fight, but this fight is fucking crazy.
What in the hell?
We would burn the world.
Zeta Flare. Oh my god.
Joshua!
Speechless. Speechless. Holy shit.
Dion! Joshua!
Clive!
My brother.
I'm sorry.
Mama's got to be having some kind of mental
so
break
sorry.
at this point. I'm so glad they're finally getting to talk to each other.
Alive. We both are. Nothing else matters. I never dared hope that I would see this day.
Reunited at last.
Jill.
Oh shit.
This is for my father!
What the hell? He took the place of the boy? Was the boy ever real, or did he, like, body snatch? What happened?
Oh, no!
So did he die in all of this?
It is done. The demon that would tear our house apart is no more. Father.
The Mother Crystal. It's collapsing.
Right. We need to leave. No. Wait.
Yeah, he might still be alive.
I owe him a debt. Fine.
We're really just gonna leave Mom, aren't we? Here you go, Clive. Bahamut's power.
You there.
Don't reinforce the walls.
Situation.
Report, Captain.
Can nothing be done to call them off?
I regret not, Your Radiance. The Dragoons answer to none but His Imperial Highness. The Council is powerless to intervene.
We're hearing reports of rebel
Madness is this, Dion.
throughout the neighboring.
It was a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Focus all efforts on extinguishing the fires around the capital. The city can wait.
Annabella started the rumors, but then made it true in the process.
Daddy, man, go!
Your Radiance.
And I want you to find out
Make sure the doors are
our
locked.
next movements.
By the light! Dion, have you taken leave of your senses? Call off the Dragoons at once!
Fear not. The populace will come to no harm at their hands. I am here to save you, Father.
Save me?
A creeping darkness hides in the heart of Sanbreque. It stems from your wife, the traitorous Annabella.
Not another word, Dion.
Father, though you may not see it, the darkness has taken hold of you. It has made you forget yourself. But I bid you remember, there was a time when you ruled not with cruelty, but with compassion. Why now do you turn your back on your people? Why now do you seek to stoke the fires of war? You too have borne witness to this change, Your Eminences. And you know, as well as I, who is responsible for it. A puppet now sits upon the throne, but cut his strings, and the master loses the power!
What?
Dion, you bear steel before your emperor?
Guards! Take him!
They're with Dion. Damn.
For every citizen who falls, another can be bred. For every home that burns, another can be built. Those were your words. But when the last of your citizens has fallen, and all of their homes have been reduced to ash, what will become of your empire, of its rulers, of your god? As the mother crystals crumble one by one, and the blight sweeps in to claim all that we hold dear, our people look to their emperor for protection. Yet he labors not to secure their futures, but to seize what is left of the twins for himself. Even if it should come at the cost of everything his loyal citizens have labored to build.
Dion, you must understand.
A small price to pay, is it not? You've been blessed with great power, Dion. Enough to win me the world. So go, claim Valisthea for me, brother.
And for what, dude? For what?
gods!
Father.
Poor father. How he doted on his children. That he would die to protect me was plain. It was but a matter of when.
You planned this?
You did well to endure so long. But you broke in the end, as I knew you would. And now Muthos approaches. Put him to the proof. I would see if he breaks.
Creepy.
Go, Bahamut. Kinslayer.
There's those yellow eyes again. Okay.
Not again.
Brother?
It's a long story.
You cannot stay here, Mother. Come. Take my hand.
Get away from me! This is all just a dream, just a bad dream! You will not take me, Shadow! You will not take me!
She's about to get crushed. Oh, fuck. She did it. That is an unwell woman. For fuck's sake, dude.
Mother.
If it is consciousness that weaves your wills together, consciousness that blurs the boundary between your own will and that of others, then we shall set you apart once more. The ties that bind you shall be severed, and humanity return to its proper place. By primogenesis shall a new age of reason begin.
Relax, Your Majesty.
Okay, so this is Ultima fucking with him now too, huh?
Don't you want to play? It's been a long time.
If that is your wish.
Men, you are as meek as all the others.
Such
feeble creatures. Gifted the power of Eikons, yet slaves to fickle emotions which usher you to your doom. And so you bind your fragile wills with strands of consciousness. The wretched handiwork of a wretched people.
The sons of fire were united at last, and for but a moment their flame burned bright. Soon Muthos shall become our perfect vessel.
And then shall the world be remade.
Not before the bonds are severed, of trust, of respect, of love. Only when every strand of consciousness is cut away, may Muthos return to our side. By primogenesis shall all be undone. Mankind shall be rid of his wretchedness, and Muthos of his will. But while he yet clings to it, he has the power to forge bonds anew, and so we bid you. Find Muthos, and sever every one.
To destroy that which has no physical form, you ask the impossible.
There is nothing your black blade cannot cut, Odin. We shall unite with Muthos, and bring forth a new world.
His eyes creep me out.
So long as our vessel remains unclaimed by humanity.
It shall be done, Master. My will is yours.
Someone he lost, I'm assuming, that led him down this path.
Mother.
Oh, okay, it's more Oedipus than that then. Okay. I should have known. I should have known. I was like, this was probably his former wife who died and then he lost his shit and decided to go along with Ultima's destroy the world plan, but nope, it's his mom. Okay, cool. Okay. Wow, lot to process. A lot to process, but hey, we finally got to connect with our brother. Man, I can't believe Annabella went out that way, though. She needed therapy. For a start. Damn. Seems like Dion's still alive, though, which is good.
How is your brother?
Asleep since I returned from the Dominion. Taya says he should be back on his feet soon enough. For a while, at least. She discovered something on his chest. A swelling, circled in stone.
The curse. For every mountain we climb, another rises up to greet us, doesn't it?
And brings them closer to their own death.
It's never ending. Even the sky seems to have grown tired of it all.
Things fall apart? Well, that doesn't sound good. Jesus. The power of light. Clive has claimed a portion of the Eikon Bahamut's essence. Attuning with Bahamut not only changes the elemental aspect of Clive's magic spells, but also allows access to several new iconic abilities, such as Impulse, which creates multiple spheres of light that pursue a target, dealing it continuous damage. Ability details are found on the Abilities tab in the main menu. Use Bahamut's iconic feat Wings of Light to begin casting Mega Flare, an immensely powerful spell that showers enemies with the deluge of searing light. The longer the spell is charged, the more powerful the results. Press circle to cast the spell when ready. Taking damage while casting will cancel the spell. Okay, cool.
I won't be happy if I disturb Joshua. While he rests, I might as well see what Otto has to say.
All right. Okay, game is getting pretty framey right now. Don't know what it's trying to figure out, but... Okay, so we're gonna try Bahamut for a while. Man, the problem is that, like, these abilities are so unbelievably good, I never want to switch them out. And then for Garuda, this ability, Deadly Embrace, is such a good thing to use at the half stagger. It's really hard to switch those ones out. Okay. So we've got Impulse. Summon multiple spheres of light that upon striking an enemy deal it continuous damage, binding it to the spot. Binding it to the spot could be really useful. And then we have Flare Breath. Breathe forth a plume of light aspected flame that deals continuous damage. Okay. Then you've also got Satellite. Summon multiple light aspected familiars that attack an enemy on which Clive uses magic. Okay. And Giga Flare. Fire a massive beam of overcharged light that burns any enemy it hits. I might take that over Flare Breath. I almost want to save up to master this so that I can use it on other classes. It's really expensive, but we're not too far off from it right now, so shouldn't be too bad for us to get to. All right, shit ton of stuff happened. Let's go ahead and save. My God. Okay, quite the mess from Theodore. Word out of Twinside is that there's little left of the capital after the Mad Prince's royal tantrum, yeah, I'd say. But what of you and yours? Did you manage an escape before the city went tits up? I trust you did, but a Stolas might be good to set El's mind at ease. He's gonna have a really, really hard time of it now. Everybody's gonna know that Bahamut destroyed that city and killed a lot of innocent people. And people are gonna blame him even though he didn't have control of himself. I wonder if they're going to address that. Cursebreaker intelligence. Reports from our brothers and sisters afield are all the same. These accursed skies cast not only a pall over the land, but over the hearts of her people. Hearts already heavy from the fall of the Dominion and the destruction of Storm's final Mother Crystal. For now, the realm endures, but with each new flood, do her few remaining children descend further into madness. The situation is as ever dire. Fresh wings shall find you on the new moon's turning. Until then, our watch continues. May the crystal's curse be broken. Indeed. Greetings from the Crimson Caravans. I trust you and your party gain the Dominion without further event. Should your travels ever bring you back to the markets and put you in need of additional assistance, you will find the Crimson Caravans more than happy to oblige. We might even offer a discount on our usual rates. L. The music around here changed. Well, the lighting's going to be a little bit more overcast.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into tires?
Aye, all their fancy silks stained red.
Thanks for not leaving me in the Dominion. If you hadn't come back, I might still be stuck there. I told Nan we flew back on the Phoenix, but she walloped me for telling fibs. Can you tell her it was the truth, Clive?
So I should have mentioned it at the time, but notice in the cutscene, when we were leaving, it was a really, really far away shot when the crystal was crumbling and Phoenix was flying away. He did dip down to the city at one point, and I was like, oh, I wonder if he picked up Goots there. And I thought that they were going to show that, and then they didn't, but that's exactly what happened anyway, so cool.
Still alive, are you?
I hope you're not expecting me to explain these skies. If I had to hazard a guess, I'd say it were the end of the world. Yeah, we saw Ultima pulling in the clouds, so he's the one that's causing this.
The whole realm's in chaos.
I've had orders cancelled on me left and right, and that's from the few associates I haven't lost contact with.
As the old saying goes.
There's opportunity in adversity. The market for sharp steel's more bullish than ever. I'll find a way to keep this place fed and watered, don't you worry. I won't let our little family go hungry, whatever the weather. You're good people, Karen. You're good people.
Go on, then.
Alright. We can buy the diamond sword now. We could only craft it before, right? Or was it the other way around? Either way, the Excalibur is probably going to be better. We'll see if we can +2 anything that might get better, but for now, we should be pretty good.
You got out else? I reckon I can find a buyer.
It seems the Hideaway has lost its...
Yeah, in remembrance of Sid. Let's go to this one for a minute. His theme is so good.
Sid! Look what the curse breakers brought back from Dalmekia. Said they were all the rage in Dalamil. Looks sort of funny if you ask me.
That was one of the side quests we did.
I'll be damned.
Indeed.
Have you had one before?
Something smells good. What are we having?
I like that they have follow-ups to some of this stuff. It's a nice touch.
Plums. And they are good. You should try one.
Hey? The bloody great hole in it. Who ate the rest?
It's supposed to be hollow, silly. Haven't you ever seen Drake's Fang?
Fill it with the jelly. Make a little tart there.
There's a storm coming, Sid. Will there be thunder?
Sins of Zemeckis, An Illustrated History of the Twins, Volume 4, Tales of the Founder, Mort d'Olivier. Mithril, a mineral most mighty. Mithril, we've read that before. Yeah, I remember reading that. Okay.
Sid, did you know that chocobos are far more resilient to the effects of ether than most other beasts? Some say that's one of the reasons they were tamed for use as mounts and sumpters, so that an ether flood wouldn't mean instant death for their riders or drivers.
Me, I reckon they built it up over generations. Too many foolish traders driving their birds into floods, and only the toughest surviving.
So this voice actor of this character, he's voiced a couple of things I've noticed throughout the game, but he's definitely the same voice actor as somebody who's one of the main companions in Baldur's Gate 3. The vampire guy. I'm forgetting his name right now, but we're going to be playing Baldur's Gate 3 when it fully releases. I've only played the what do they call it? The early access? Yeah, the early access I played a couple years ago when it first started and came out. And yeah, he's a really fun character. Really good voice actor, too. He deserves more big roles, for sure.
Knowledge hoarded is knowledge lost. With the darkening skies,
fear has once again taken hold of our hearts. And though I have not the power to dispel the gloom above, I should like to believe my tales help to lighten it below.
But be that as it may,
turning our eyes from the problems which face us will not help us to solve them. A mere tale cannot lighten the burden of those who must bear the weight of the world. Oh, no, we actually want to look at the tones.
Indulging an old man. I was wondering when next you'd visit. I have compiled some new entries, if you would like to see them.
Help Harpocrates attain a knowledge level of 5.
Now this, I believe you will find most interesting.
Okay, Heart of the Mother Crystal. The bright convolution of shards that sits at the center of each Mother Crystal. When a heart shatters, so too does the mountain around it. Since time immemorial, sanctuaries have been built around the hearts for the worship and protection of these irreplaceable treasures. The hearts, however, have their own methods of self-defense, replying to any attack upon them with unique and deadly magics. This is the first one we've seen that with, honestly. Lost Mother Crystals. When Sidolphus Telamon put his plans to destroy the Mother Crystals in motion, 5 of their number towered over the twins, 3 less than Ultima set in place eons past. So right there it's telling us that Ultima set them. I mean, we could have kind of surmised that they were powers that be from him, but that's the first we've drawn a direct parallel. Like, I was personally wondering if they were like stolen power, like Ultima stole the power of the Mother Crystals and then was using them to his own needs. The Mother Crystal of Zemeckis was the first to fall, followed by Drake's Horn in Southern Ash, Drake's Eye in the Northern Territories. Now nothing remains of them save for the scars left behind by their passing. Gil has been the common currency of Valisthea ever since the signing of the Continental Accord many centuries ago. The Accord entrusted the administration of the currency to the realm's most trusted merchant guild, headquartered in what would later become the Free Cities of Canver. Adamantite, one of the hardest known materials in the twins. Cool.
You wish to study the tomes?
So how are we doing at this point? Starting to fill in. Barnabas's mother. All right. You have to wonder what these ones are going to be. Because they could be more... I mean, do we call Typhon an icon? Does he count as an icon? Ultima emerged from a tear in the reality wearing the skin of Typhon, a withered and wizened colossus, and drew Clive into a space between worlds. So they're not considering him an icon, but I'm wondering if these two in between Kairata and Suparna, they're obviously going to be icon adjacent at the very least. And I'm excited to find out what it is.
The door to the shelves shall ever be open.
Is a storm coming soon?
Okay, let's see about armor upgrades.
It seems the Hideaway is lost.
Still have no idea what this is. Feel like we're pretty late in the game for that to still be a question mark, but whatever you say, game.
Trouble with your gear, or
fretting about us, guys.
It won't help me get my work done. So I'm going to keep my forge and leave saving the world to those better suited to the task.
Unless that is...
They fancy giving me a hand shoeing the birds. Shoeing the birds? They don't have hoofs. They have talons like birds. They don't need to be shoed. What?
What do you want?
That was written by somebody who doesn't understand what that means. Okay, Brightburn. So this is being made from the light shard that we got from fighting Bahamut. And it is in fact an upgrade.
Should last you a good while.
Okay, compare gear. Yeah, let's just go straight to reinforce and see if any of them, when they're +2s, would do anything for us. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, it seems like if you're doing the side quests and getting these purples, they're going to be pretty viable for a while.
Anything else?
Alright, we're good on that front. Nothing to do down there. So, let's head up this direction.
Battle cries of dread one die, in ruin lies less. As shrinks the glim, so spirits dim, unanswered call oppressed.
Ivan's newest dish is a masterpiece. Once you get over the urge to gag, that is.
Oh, it's that dish. Talbot, Savorer of Stew. It's a nice title you got there, buddy.
There's barely been a shipment in since the skies started boiling. A few more days without a visit and we'll have to start eating the blankets.
Oh, lovely.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Saw what? What did you see, bro?
There's talk of these skies driving men mad. Most of the Hideaway's on edge.
Well, it's our job to calm things down. So don't you go spreading ill rumors.
How are you doing? I don't mean to be gloomy.
But the whole world's gone to shit. Reports used to be about troop movements and chances to set bears free. Now it's all ether floods, Akashic attacks, and plagues of bloody bandits. The Cursebreakers and all our other allies are doing what they can to keep their heads above water, but...
They need all the help they can get.
They're counting on you, Clive. We all are.
Anything catch your eye?
Okay, we know that there were, 3 here in this city. Looks like they're still available.
Always something in there.
So we'll take a look at that at some point, no doubt.
What will it be today? Allow me to educate you.
Man, what is this friendship thing between me and Jill still, huh? What is that? What is that? How are we not hooked up yet? Come on, game.
One must understand one's place in the world.
Okay, Men of the Fist, Holy Knights Dragoon, Imperial Army. Rise of the Worm. A rebellion of the Holy Order of the Knights Dragoon that took place in the Crystalline Dominion. It was provoked by Emperor Sylvester Lesage's decision to overlook his eldest son, Dion, and make his second-born Olivier, child of the Empress Annabella, crown prince in his place. Seeing this as yet another victory for Annabella in her long campaign to subvert Saint-Brequois, politics for her own ends, Prince Dion ordered the dragoons into action, but having lost control of his Eikon, he inadvertently laid waste to the city he had tried to save. He's gonna struggle with that, I feel like. Oh, dude. Do we know what happened to his attendant, the one that he's got a relationship with? What was his name? I'm trying to remember his name. I can't think of it right now, but I don't think we know what happened to him. I hope he didn't get hurt in that. Okay, an armistice. Considering what happened, I suppose that makes sense. We still haven't seen Canver.
Very good.
Okay, there's another S rank. We're gonna have to figure out where this one is, for sure. The 10 of Clubs, B rank. Merchants who ply their trade across the fields of Karava tell of an outlaw 5 and 20 hands high and mighty of Thew who preys upon unescorted travelers. They claim he lives alone in one of the many abandoned villages that litter the region, but none has been brave nor foolish enough to narrow the search any further. If you who read this have either or both of these qualities, the Dalmekians beg your aid. Vamer and Dalmekia, and then we've got the Magath brothers. A lone rowing boat has been sighted, making land off the coast of Port Isolde, its occupants wearing the garb and speaking the language of Iron Kingdom crusaders. One can only assume that they come to take their vengeance upon Cid, the outlaw, for destroying that which they hold most dear. We advise against all travel to the area, lest they think to kill or capture our members in retaliation. So Isolde is where our uncle lives, so this is going to be that beach that's right where we met Sir Wade. Was it? Yeah, Sir Wade, right? Yes. The other was Sir Travis and Sir Wade is the one who's still alive. The Quiet Sands in Rosaria. Well, I think this is where we're going to end this episode. In the next one, we're going to do everything that we can here at the base, which means next up, talking to Otto. And then after that, we'll probably do hunts and side questing before continuing the main story. So thank you all for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Have a good one, everybody. I'd like to give a very special shout out to my patron supporters, Darren York, ZTD, Knife Namaste, Kyle the Monarch, Andrew Smith, Chris Murphy, JW, Bracken, Quinless, Chris Smith, Vlado101, Andy Ford, and Kyle Schluter. If you would also like to join this tier or any others, check out my memberships or my Patreon in the description down below.